Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new video. Now this one is kind of weird. I'm sure a lot of you know, but a couple months ago, VidbitFuture closed its doors for good, and since then everyone who either developed on the site or was part of the community have since moved on and started developing their own projects. Well, VidbitFuture is kind of back. Basically, a week ago on the Flow Discord, VistaFan posted a screenshot that showed that VidbitFuture was in fact back. It had a coming soon page that basically said VidbitFuture, a new video sharing platform created by creators for creators. With, just the regular contact thing. It was just a normal coming soon page with all of the social media links and everything, and of course the same slogan that VidbitFuture had the first time around. Everything was normal in this screenshot. But then you visit the actual VidbitFuture domain and things are not as normal. And this new VidbitFuture domain is currently on screen right now. VidbitFuture, dead meme, kill me please. Now before I get into this whole weird coming soon page, I actually had another attempt at making this video. It was complete, it was all ready to go, but then I looked around in the Discord a little bit to find out who was actually behind this weird version of VidbitFuture, and it turns out originally VistaFan did have the domain at one point. VistaFan bought the domain and was officially the owner of VidbitFuture, but apparently JP then bought the domain back and now it is currently in the hands of JP. So with that backstory out of the way, let's just click the no click this button and go through this entire weird coming soon page. And the first thing you see here is KYS. KYS, KYS, and this is KYS. This is KYS, and this is KYS. And it pretty much goes on and on forever. But that's not where it ends at all, not even close. We have the KYS levels. We have KYS level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5, and level 6. Then we have the KYS quote, which appears to be a bunch of gibberish. And then we have KYS formatted, which appears to be some coding. Well, actually, not appears to be some coding, it is some coding, but I have no idea what this code is or what it means. It's just a bunch of code. Then we have KYS ordered, which again is just more gibberish. Then we have KY Cernit, I think that's what it's supposed to say, which is also just a bunch of gibberish. Then we have KYS Darid, which again is just more gibberish. But now we're getting into the best part. We have all of their social media links listed under KYSSS. Then we have all of the different buttons which are listed under actions. We have the default button, the default button, the default button, and the default button. Now under table, we have both the default table and the alternate table. The default table has a bunch of gibberish listed at anywhere from $19.99 to $29.99, and then in the alternate table, we have pretty much the exact same thing. Bunch of gibberish listed from $19.99 to $29.99. But here's where it's starting to get real good. We have all the different types of buttons. We have the special button, the default button, the default button, the small button, the icon button, and the two disabled buttons. But here is the best part of this entire coming soon page. We have the form here. We can put in our name, which will just list CL21. We can put in our email, which I'll just come up with a weird default email. You can see that I've already recorded this one time before because that popped up. But then we have our category here. We have manufacturing, shipping, administration, and human resources. And obviously we need to go with human resources. Then we have the high and low button, whatever that means. Then we can email ourselves a copy and we can say that we're not a robot. This is apparently their CAPTCHA system. And then we can enter our message, which our message will obviously fit in with the rest of the site's theme. Okay, now this is something that I did not get last time I recorded this. Apparently going back after going to that page, Google is now letting me translate this entire page, so why don't we go ahead and translate this page and see if it clears up some of the gibberish. Okay, so you may notice things look a little bit different. That's because a thing popped up that did not pop up last time when I recorded this. We were able to translate the page. I'm not sure what it's going to be able to translate, but maybe it'll clear up the gibberish. So on top here is kind of the same thing, but the KYS quote is different. So now the KYS quote actually seems like it makes sense. So this is the KYS quote. Favorite players, but sometimes it's clutter. ETID developers who need time performance. Before the very first in the entrance vestibule, I think that's how you say it. Adipicing football weekend and undergraduate layer triggered targeted site. Before the very first taste, lorem carrots at no undergraduate football. That quote makes a lot of sense. Then the KYS ordered is actually different too, so it looks like it translated all of the gibberish. So now the KYS ordered is even smart volleyball, arrows customer, and recipes for EU. And of course the KY Sternit is the same thing, even smart volleyball, arrows customer, and recipes for EU. Then we have KYS Dared, which is now even smart volleyball, or pull the trigger, recipes for EU, even smart volleyball, should gas lorem, and Felis and Freight. This is kind of off topic, but I feel like that would be a really cool name for like an MTV show or something. Just Felis and Freight. You ever heard of Beavis and Butthead? Now you got Felis and Freight. And now, thanks to the translation, we also know what we're going to be buying at both the default and preferred tables. We have Before Ugly Integer Airline. We have Do You Wish to AC Komodo Adipicing Arku Aliquid. Then we have Soccer Team Bo Lorem, A Whole Lifetime of Sauce, and Before Ugly Integer Airline. Then of course preferred, same thing, Before Ugly Integer Airline, Do You Wish to AC Komodo Adipicing Arku Aliquid, Soccer Team Bo Lorem, A Whole Lifetime of Sauce, and Before Ugly Integer Airline. Of course all of our buttons are the same, and then our form is the exact same as well. Now of course here's the best part. You want to go to all their social media links? Too bad, it just takes you straight to the homepage once again. Same thing happens when you hit the default buttons. Just takes you to the homepage. Pretty much any button that you click, even if you just click into space, it just takes you back to the homepage. So pretty much no matter where you click, other than the middle, it just takes you back to the homepage. Even this little link here takes you back to the homepage. And there you have it. That is officially what all of VidbitFuture has to offer. Now I know I was pretty much messing around this entire video, but I do have one serious question after all of that. Why did JP do this to VidbitFuture? I mean, I get that VidbitFuture kind of has the same reputation as Zipcast now, and that it may not ever have the opportunity to come back, but at least try to be legit. At least try to show that maybe there's a slight form that VidbitFuture will come back soon, even though it's kind of obvious that it's not, considering AM and JP are working on Flow and Flow TV now. But from what it seems like VistaFan originally wanted VidbitFuture to be something good again. It seemed like he had some good intentions buying the domain and trying to get it back up, but then eventually he just sold it back to JP, and this is the final result. And honestly, I don't think we'll ever know why JP decided that this was a good idea. But if this is how he likes to express himself, all I can say is go for it. But anyway, that'll be about it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you did, subscribe to become a crafting lord. This is Crafting Lord 21, and I'll see you guys in the next video.